Hey everybody, this is Snakeskin.
And this is John.
The story so far, we were on a quest. We were on a quest for something we call the quest to fandomism. We were on a ship. The name of the ship was Rarijack, and the captain for this voyage was named Josh Haber. Our captain almost sunk the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But due to a Trender Hooves iceberg dodge, Rarijack lives and the episode was alright. That's the bottom line.
It was alright.
I could say this. Definitely anything's better. I'll put it to you like this. I would have said anything will be better than Three's a Crowd, but nothing will be better than Rary Takes Manhattan. But we've got one of these guys to my right. No, when I'm looking at it, my left. But when you look at it, wait, to my right. Whatever, John.
Yeah.
But how about this? Anything from season 4 on will probably be better than Three's a Crowd, but nothing will probably be better than what do we agree was the best episode so far? Pinky Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pinky Pride. Go Pink, cause go Weird Al.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is about the same caliber as something along the lines of Power Ponies, because it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
I thought this. Well, you remember, I was kind of disappointed with Power Ponies, so I don't even need this by my mouth. I was very. I liked this episode a lot more. Of course, I didn't have any prior expectations to it much because. Well, I did when I heard what the synopsis was, and I'm like, no, fanboyisms are activating. This episode was written again by Josh Haber, who wrote Castlemania. Who, if I remember correctly, you and I were talking. Well, we obviously talked about because we review episodes, but we talked about, and we both agreed that he had for a first episode, he had a good rough idea on how to write the characters, which I think is why he paired them up the way he did. Because I don't want to say those are the traditional ones, but those those three groups kind of had the best I guess easy to write chemistry or whatever. So he was able to experiment, but our main complaint was that he wrote Fluttershy too clingy to Angel and not more concerned for her and Rarity's safety. And I felt that Rainbow Dash more so, but kind of Applejack went more back to season 1 persona. But I think in this episode, maybe not nailed, but I think he did a lot better job with writing with writing Rarity, but I love the way he wrote Applejack.
Definitely.
So we might as well get to the story. It opens up in the city of Ponyville, where there's a giant crowd and there's 4 Berry Punch clones. and
a vinyl scratch.
And bulk biceps, because it's like I said at the end of
He's
Rainbow.
a thing now.
Yeah, because like I said at the end of Rainbow Falls, where it's that picture of them biceps and derpy, I'm like, that's the show. So anyway, it's a mass gathering because they're gonna burn Nicolas Cage. Oh wait, wrong thing. It's a mass gathering because Mayor, who is still alive, and no one gives a shit. Who's still alive? You had Simon, Randy, and Paula. I mean, Granny Smith and 2 other older apples. I'm sorry, because apparently Granny Smith was around when Ponyville was founded.
Well, yeah. You saw Family Appreciation Day.
They said that? Oh, I forgot.
Sorry.
So that would put her at what, 90? 80 something?
Gosh, let's hope she survives until season 5.
My dad's father is 90 and he still works on his farm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, he's a badass. But anyway, so they're picking someone that's going to be the lead party planner of the town for some kind of soiree or something.
Ponyville Days.
Yeah, Ponyville Days, which I'm like, yay, they made up a holiday. Pinkie Pie, oh my god.
Inflates into a balloon.
That, and when she's like, yay, people probably get to see what it's like being me, and then she's like, they should have just, it's no wonder why they wouldn't pick me, and I'm just like, wow, that's about as vain as Rarity's Generosity song.
Yeah.
They pick Rarity, which I'm like, what? Why would they pick Rarity to represent Ponyville? I mean, I get they had to get the episode to take off. But wouldn't it make a lot more sense if it was Applejack or shit, maybe even Fluttershy, or Pinkie Pie, or apparently Rainbow Dash because she moved there on her birthday. And so she decides to create this thing called Small Town Chic, and for some reason she's got a giant, like, one of those ring pop things on her horn. You remember that? She had that giant rock on her horn.
Yeah, but apparently she also has a scale model of Ponyville that was brought in by Spike.
That, she probably has two. She probably has one for herself and one that she probably kissed for Spike, and there's a lipstick mark somewhere on it. Oh my God, Rarity treats Spike.
I guess you could say Spike needs to scale it now in order to find it.
Oh, God damn it! I swear to God, I'm gonna go over there.
I've become the Ross of these reviews, haven't I?
Not everyone even knows who Ross is. God
damn it, Ross!
But he's just become a thing now.
Yeah.
So and then she's like, I'm gonna do it to impress that guy. Then they're like, who? And she's like, Trenderhooves, and I'm like, oh. And then maybe I heard wrong, but did she say he was a writer for Straight Up Britain?
I don't know. All I know is that he was like this.
He looked like David Bowie.
He was a trendsetter, pretty much.
Yeah, he looked like David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Twilight's like, I guess someone has a crush, and I'm like, hey, Twilight, shut up.
Yeah.
And then Rarity.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
And then Rarity's like, crush doesn't even begin. So she's swooning. Everyone's standing there like Rarity Dafoe. And one part I kind of liked was you couldn't tell by the facial expressions, but you could by the voice when I think Fluttershy is systematically starting to get annoyed with all of the main six. Because you know how everyone's like, look at these little things. Well, the thing I noticed is Fluttershy seeming to get annoyed with everyone, like Rarity in Castlemania, Rainbow Dash with the books. And here, in her voice, she says, "I'd be honored." But her face showed that she was actually kind of like, I guess, like she seemed pleased to do it. But I just thought to myself, that moment where Fluttershy passes up Rarity and sewing, maybe that's the plot twist. Maybe they're gonna systematically become each other. Like then Fluttershy will end up taking over the dressmaking business, and then Rarity takes over the Sweet Apple, Cupcake Corner, whatever that shit's called.
The Sugar Cube Corner.
Pinkie Pie takes over the farm. Applejack becomes an alicorn. I don't know.
They already tried that once in...
Oh, they tried that in Pinkie Pie.
No, they also did it in the season 3 finale, and that didn't work out good.
Well, it kind of did, but they don't know how to write Twilight anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Trenderhooves gets off the train. He is this total hipster-looking mofo. Like, did you see what his cutie mark was? It was that weird hatch thing. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like,
and did you notice that he walked out of the train like Miss Harshwinny?
Yeah, I guess all the fancy ponies walk like that, but like, I would say Hoity-Toity didn't walk like that, but he was older and bigger, so
yeah.
I guess that makes sense. But yeah, and you know, he seems to kind of like, maybe not like how she wants, but oh my God, nervous Rarity is best fucking Rarity, I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
Like nervous
the way she's like, she looked like when she was crouched down, she looked like she was trying to do the sunshine dance.
My God. And she hides behind Twilight's tail.
And then she pulls Twilight's tail and you can see the little tip of her horn poking through.
Oh my God,
and then you get the Twilight, where is he?
Tabitha St. Andrea Lemon's my favorite because she voices my two favorite ponies, but oh my God, Tabitha St. Germain is so fucking talented. Okay, like Tabitha's best actress, just in like I want her to co-star with goddamn Nicole Kidman.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah. Morgan Freeman versus Tabitha St. Germain. Epigraph Ball history. Oh, jeez.
Oh, gosh.
Awesome,
why did we
though.
think of this?
I don't know, because in the end, doesn't it all revert back to
Morgan
what?
Freeman! What is Benjamin?
Well, okay, so... Oh,
gosh.
So, he shows up. She shows him around town. He's like, I dig the style of this, not low class, but this simple town. He likes the simple things.
Mm-hmm.
So she...
He almost said it.
I can't tell this next part without laughing. You take the reins from Sweet Apple Acres.
Okay, so they go to Sweet Apple Acres, and he's like, well, I've heard a lot about it, but, feeling it under my own hooves, oh my god.
And it's like, oh my god, dirt.
Then he sees Applejack, and they exploit everything they can to get past the censors.
Oh my god.
Everything. like her whipping her mane back and forth and sweating and like using her hoof to clean off some
the first part
apple juice.
The first part was fine. Then she's sweating and eating that dad apple juice, and she's like, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, she's just like.
I'm just like, I had a bottle of water here, and I just like threw it. I just had to throw it on my face. I'm just like, oh. Like, oh my god,
Spit
so
take.
many. Do you realize how much R34 for Applejack is going to come up in the next few days? Bronies be thirsty for that trick.
Honestly, I know that Derpy Boo probably has a few pictures of that already.
Geez, except for my language, if your channel wasn't so family friendly. Because, like, I'm the only one that...
You can say whatever the heck you want, dude.
I'm, like, the only one that... You just said heck! Okay.
Well, my parents are home.
Actually, mine are too, shit. What? I'm 19! Shut up. I'm not supposed to move out of... Am I most supposed to move out of the house straight out of high school? Shut up, Internet!
Okay.
Ain't easy being a brony.
Yep.
That should be the name of the next documentary.
Anyway, so basically,
that Applejack exploitation, though, I can't forget that.
and I love how like Rarity comes into the shot,
like,
and it's like, why are you looking at her like that? He's like, just like, nope, push you away. I want to see her and have hearts go around my face.
The giant eyes and hearts was so kawaii desu, like, oh my god.
And then we get to the next scene. Rarity's bawling.
Devastated.
She's devastated and bawling. Spike comes in and tries to comfort her.
Hilarity ensues.
And I love the line that she does here. It's like, how would you ever know about loving some pony for all your life and have not even giving you the feelings in return? And then he just looks at the camera like, really?
Spike's just like...
Frickin' really?
And I'm like, man, even Spike's getting tired of Rarity's bullcrap, man.
Exactly.
We need a Spike revolution.
We need a Sparity episode is what we need.
Hey, we have till season 8. You know what? If this show lasts till like 10, like I kind of hope / predict it will, and they don't, like, I'm not even that big a Sparity fan, but if they don't have that marriage scene, I'm gonna be pissed.
I am too.
And I'm the Rarijack guy here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rarijack though, it's as strong as ever. Holy shit.
Oh, I know.
Keep going though. Keep going.
So basically, I love that Spike's being really mature here, and that he's not like, breaking down himself. Because honestly, I'd probably be doing that too. I'd be just like, oh frick.
I would too.
Oh. So
We're lonely
sad.
over here at the UndercoverBrony. We're very lonely.
But, it's because I'm undercover. Anyway.
God damn it, John.
So basically, Rarity hatches this idea.
A scheme.
Comes out wearing these fashionista cowboy boots.
She is literally
this basket under her neck.
She is literally a rhinestone
and a cowboy hat. And I'm like, Oh my gosh, that is so Rarity.
Oh my! I swear, like the first time I watched it, I was just thinking to myself, "Oh my god!" You ever heard of rage quitting? I was about to embarrass quit this episode. Like, oh my god!
And I love. Yeah, go on.
I was be like, "Oh my god!" Right? She's the only character on the show that can make a complete ass of herself, but still retain her comedic dignity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh
and
my
I love.
god!
And I love the entire time Applejack's just completely oblivious to Trenderuff and just like, yeah, I love what you like. I'm glad you like Ponyville.
No, that's just
but
it.
I need to get to.
She's like not completely, but she's like pretty aware. But she's trying to be passive aggressive, dejecting type person.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to calmly dismiss him.
Yeah.
Because like in all honesty, that's pretty much how I think that's how Applejack would act. It feels like Rainbow Dash or hell, even Rarity herself. They'd be like GTFO, TH.
Just kind of like how they did it with Baby Cakes, where Rarity's just like, oh, babysit. Oh, no.
She's like, nope.
I'm glad that you would think of me, though. I'm like, what a dick.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you were saying about Rarity. Although I was talking with the reactors for the reaction match last night, so I'm bringing something real quick. You know how we're all like, you know what, Rainbow Dash and Rarity aren't, or like any of them actually, like they aren't always kind or always honest, or always generous, whatever. And it made me, and Von Snootingham pointed out something. He said that's what makes them three-dimensional, and I was like, that makes sense. Doesn't mean I like them anymore. Like when they're, doesn't mean I like Rainbow Dash and Rarity anymore when they're super mean-spirited, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
thought-provoking.
Thing is, I love Rarity, but and even when she's being mean, I still like her. But still, it's like, god damn it.
Yeah.
But Tabitha does her so good.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically, she's like, I'm trying to be country, and I want to, try and do this. And I love how she goes to the farm. This was the first true episode that made me laugh my head off at this next scene. She goes to the farm with Spike. She plants her flank on the plow and whips the rope like, oh my gosh, it's like she's trying to act like it's a machine or something.
That is too. Part of me was like, damn it, Rarity's not that dumb, but the rest of me is like, that's too damn funny. What I liked about this was, which goes against to how Josh Haber wrote Applejack, was how even though she knew all this crap was going on, she still remained like she was like, her main concern was making sure Rarity did something right, or if it was her own safety. Like the next scene, she Applejack's apple bucking, and keep in mind earlier Rarity said, I love nothing more than picking apples. Oh
yeah. But going back real quick to the plow scene. From my friend Couch Crusader, I read his episode follow-up on EQD, and he was half expecting her to hook Spike up to it.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, Spike would probably do that.
I'm actually surprised she didn't try that.
Yeah.
But, so she goes to kick it, and then she starts she goes to the tree, and Applejack's like, careful, you might break something. I'm like, yeah, because you're going to kick a tree. But then she starts dancing like Fandango, and it kicks a tree, and then one lone apple falls into her tiny basket. And I'm like, yes, suck it, Isaac Newton.
Yep.
Like, but hey, at least we know Rarity has potential.
Exactly.
Rarijack symbolism everywhere.
And yeah, and I like, one thing that I really like about this episode is,
besides the
I was kind of
exploitation.
I was kind of expecting it to be like the apology letter of Hearts and Hooves Day, because of how horrible that one was. Them trying to ship Big Mac and Cheerilee.
Oh, that one, yeah, where the Kitty Mark Crusaders try to. You didn't like that one that much?
Yep.
Hey, it was the basis for Sweetie Belle Made Punch for you.
That's true. And that is an awesome YouTube.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Oh shit, America!
America!
I love America.
And Scootaloo obsessed with fluids. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So anyway.
So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so after that, I think it's after the tree scene, Applejack is trying to, Applejack has to go work in the chicken coop to snop the rooster.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes inside and then waits for a bit while Rarity's nowhere to be seen, and Trenderhoof is just fascinated by the worker world, or Sweet Apple Acres, which I guess is kind of cool for him considering he's probably never been around it. But for someone like me that's been around dirt a lot in my life, partially due to work and whatever, I'm just like Prissy Pants. Wait, isn't there a character named Prissy Pants?
No, Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants,
probably,
whatever. So, Fancy Prissy. I'm poor over here, man. Well, kind of. So anyway, she goes into the barn, and then, by the way, Metal Gear Applejack much with the sneaky moment. She's like, Colonel, I found Apple Gear. Big Mac, it's been too long. Activate it. So that's not even Solid Snake, those last three. So Applejack's in the barn, and Big Mac and Apple Bloom are just chilling. Like, they're literally just in there, just hanging out.
And then Rarity's like, oh, I can't, just ask her out. And earlier, Trenderhoof asked Rarity,
that's right.
Do you think that Applejack could be my date? And it's like, why don't you ask her yourself? I'm like, yeah. That's a novel idea.
I mean, that's a legitimate gripe that she had right there.
Mm-hmm.
But so she vows to make Trenderhoof's her. And at this point, I didn't even care about the Rarijack shipping. At this point, I was just like, oh my god, how fucking crazy can they go with this? So
and they go all out.
What Rarity does, that little southern voice she does while she's leaving the barn, is a fucking precursor to the madness that is about to become. I was
like, wait, did she just try and do a southern twang and utterly fail at it on purpose?
Well, yeah, because I've talked to people from the South. They don't sound like... I've talked to people from Georgia, Alabama, and Texas specifically. None of them sound like that.
Y'all say.
They sound like Applejack.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Then you have Virginia.
And Tennessee.
Oh, God, Tennessee. Oh my, oh my. Okay, so
shout out to my cousins.
Hi, John's cousins. I'm his overweight friend.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed at that.
No, it was meant to be funny. So, they always said if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're probably an asshole, or however that goes.
Yeah. So basically, Applejack comes into Carousel Boutique.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Superstar.
And Spike comes out with a straw hat and a banjo and starts
playing. Spike Daniels!
And Rarity comes out with a shaggy mane and ripped jeans and the whole shebang.
They weren't jeans,
and she's
man.
Like,
they were coveralls.
I'm gonna call it Simple Ways. And Applejack had the best face there.
She just busts up yucking.
Yeah.
What else did you do? You're usually fancy, just all around, refined, elegant Fred. Just comes out looking like Phil Anselmo. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Well, okay, minus all the tattoos, but still Southern.
Yeah. And so basically,
her Southern twang. Okay, initially it was annoying, but it grew on me. But I gotta say, right now, I dug Rarity's hair like that.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it looked fine, and then holy shit. So she's like, and so she's just bitching at Applejack. Then she goes to Sweet Apple Acres, goes to the barn, has the CMC there, and a few other random fillies that are always there, but no one gives a shit what their names are.
And did you notice in this scene that Dinky has her cutie mark now?
Oh my god, do you know what that means? That means she's gonna be like Twist. Next episode, it's gonna be like she doesn't exist. Seriously, have any of us ever seen Twist since that episode in season 1?
I want Dave.
Right?
She's so freaking cute.
Oh my god. So, like, okay, so what happens next is, I'm not bullshitting you. What happens
the more
next
is more.
Is nothing short of amazing. Applejack, and I always wanted a similar scenario like this to happen.
And she calls herself Apple Jewel.
Apple Jewel, which I swear to, that's got to be a reference to someone. But
yeah.
Apple Jewel, because apparently there was a stage there that Rarity didn't fucking see, and Apple Jewel comes out and struts her stuff with some fine plot animation. I've got to say, they worked really hard on that.
I know.
And then you had those,
I watch it for the plot.
You had oh my, I'm too sexy for my no. So then she does that weird duck face or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it, Applejack.
It's like she learned it from Pinky.
And Pinky learned it from
the duck from Best Pet Win.
Oh shit. So they just keep trying to they're trying to one down each other, because the difference is Rarity's taking it seriously. You can see Applejack's just toying with her. Like, she's got her right where she wants. She's got this cocky little knowing smirk, but it's not like Twilight. Applejack flat out knows that she's got Rarity in the palm of her hooves. And I like the fact that Rarity was getting progressively dirtier and dirtier, like, in her clothes and appearance. She didn't give a shit.
Hey, do you notice that? Do you notice even more symbolism? Even more symbolism. Do you notice that every time she's around Applejack, she tends to get herself stuck in mud?
I guess. Oh shit! I can't believe I say this, but I guess you could say Applejack and Rarity are fans of mud baths. Yeah! Oh wait, Rule 34. Shit. There's probably a story where they're taking a mud bath together, then the mud comes alive.
The ick from G1.
Oh shit. Oh, so okay. So they're faux quoting like who they are and what they are and stuff, and it's just nothing short of hysterical, because I can't remember a lot of specific stuff. John probably can. He's got a better memory, even though I watched. He's in half an hour before I fucking talk to him. But it's just great. And then what makes Rarity snap is when she jumps into the mud, and oh my god, I know there's a part you love that's coming up in like 10 seconds, but into the mud, and then she's like, no, the dress, and she's like, it looks gorgeous. I'm like, yes, compliment her beauty, now kiss. And she's like, yep, I knew it'd work. She's like, yeah, you're right, and they got to play kiss. But then Rarity says, that's a beautiful dress, where'd you get it? And Applejack's like, oh, it was one of yours, and I wanted to tell you, John. Ha! Applejack does like fancy stuff now, or she always did.
Yeah,
John was bitching for days at the fact of Rarity and Takes Manhattan when it was alluding to that she was actually enjoying fancy stuff, and when she was, well, it bothered me at the time when she was window shopping dresses. So fancy Applejack is, oh my god, in her private time she has a full blown, I picture it, full blown, she has a full body mirror. She likes to put on dresses, put on her own fashion show. Little Miss Rarity is dead on Tumblr. It's time for Little Miss Applejack.
You know what? She's just like Spike, where she looks in the mirror and she's like, looking good, Apple Jewel, looking real good.
Oh my god, that makes too much sense. I don't care how creepy that is. That's kind of cool. And then Trenderhoof shows up, and it's at this point you realize, oh shit, I forgot he was in this episode.
Yeah, I like that they don't focus on him.
Yeah, because they
on the whole love thing, that they keep it focused on Rarity and Applejack.
There's and I gotta admit, the one line where Rarity's like, I think you know me better than I know myself. I'm like, that's true, but the line delivery just felt really rushed. But hey, Tabitha can't get everything right. But I'm telling you, man, with the way the show looks now, season 5, I'm telling you, man, season 5 is just gonna be fucking Ellie Noir status.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, and then she tells Trenderhose basically, it's less attractive when you're trying to be someone you're not. And Trenderhose is like, you know what? You're right. And then they go back to putting it on the small town chic way. Everyone's happy. And then Trenderhose asks Granny Smith to dance. And I'm like, Granny Smith and Trenderhose, new OTP.
Yeah.
Hey, it's more plausible than Soren and Brayburn.
Yeah. So that is Simple Ways.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it was an alright episode, but...
It was an alright episode.
Like,
nothing special, nothing great, nothing bad.
Okay, I think my weakest, my lamest, the parts I disliked the most were probably the very, very beginning and probably the very, very end where she's basically like, I'm so fabulous, it's a crime.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, I ended up not hating Trenderhose like I thought. Like, I know I just talked a shitload of shit on him for the past half hour, but he was honestly a decent character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he wasn't anything
bad.
too great, but, So,
yeah.
So, that's that, and, overall, I mean, at the time, I rated a solid 8. I would probably increase that to an 8.5, because it's not that, like I said, it wasn't a bad episode, but I would say this was a slightly above average episode. But
I would
the interactions between that last 2 minutes between Rarity and Applejack, that's something for the goddamn history books. That was awesome.
Yeah. I'd probably give this a 7.5 because it was an enjoyable episode, just not one of the greats. So,
like, if it was in a top 10, if it was in a top whatever list, and if it was like top 25, it would probably be 25 or 26.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that, and hi bro. So sorry, family's home. So so yeah, that's it from me, John. Wait.
Hey, oh gosh.
That's it from me, Brian. Wait, that's it from me, Argon Mate. No, that's it from me from Gabe Newell. No.
You're breaking yourself.
And
That's it from me, John.
And me, Snakeskin.
And we will talk to you guys later.
Yeah,
Peace out.
Those are our real names, by the way. It's me, John. First name me, last name John. First name Ann, first name Snake, last name Snakeskin.
First name ever, last name greatest.
Oh,